In our loud, busy lives, being quiet can feel uncomfortable, like we're missing something. We often try to break the silence because it makes us uneasy. But Stoicism teaches us that being silent isn't just for keeping secrets or avoiding problems. Silence is also a powerful tool for finding calm and growing stronger mentally. For example, a lawyer I know uses silence in court as a tactic. He stays quiet on purpose after a witness finishes talking, making the room tense. This often makes the witness talk more, sometimes slipping up. This proves that silence is more than an empty space. It's a strong signal that we don't need to always speak to really grasp the strength of words and silence. Epictetus, a wise teacher, advised us to stay silent most of the time and only talk when it's needed. He said that by doing this, every word we say and every silent moment we hold shows respect for others and ourselves. It shows we know who we are and understand the world around us. Are you interested in discovering the power of silence? Join me as we explore key times when choosing to be silent is essential. Before we dive in, it's crucial to watch the entire video without skipping. Each part will teach you something valuable about why silence matters in life. Lesson 1. Lesson 1 is about how to handle anger. We've all experienced that sudden feeling of anger, whether it's during a disagreement with a colleague, the end of a relationship, or when our child doesn't listen. Anger can surge up unexpectedly, overwhelming our logic and leaving us with regret and hurt. Stoicism teaches us to confront these intense emotions with reason and kindness. Consider Seneca, the Stoic philosopher who was let down by a friend. He didn't react with anger. Instead, he reflected and realized that anger can be more harmful than the cause itself. He responded with empathy and understanding, recognizing that everyone has their own internal struggles. To manage anger, we must first acknowledge and accept it clearly. This doesn't mean suppressing or denying our feelings. It means recognizing and accepting them as a natural part of the human experience. Then, investigate what's truly causing your anger. Is it a feeling of powerlessness or frustration from unmet expectations? Identifying the real cause allows you to apply Stoic logic and view the situation more objectively. Remember, anger typically exacerbates problems rather than solving them. Consider how you can transform your anger into positive action or a meaningful lesson. Lesson 4 encourages us to use anger as motivation for self-improvement and to enhance our relationships. For instance, if you're upset with a colleague over a misunderstanding, discussing it openly can resolve the issue and strengthen your work relationship. Stoicism not only aids in managing our anger but also shows us how to channel it for personal growth and a better understanding of others. This leads to inner peace and improved interactions with others. If you're on board, try practicing anger management. Properly managing your anger is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships and mental well-being. Here are some strategies for managing anger. Recognize the signs. Be aware of the mental and physical indicators of rising anger, such as clenched fists, a rapid heartbeat, tense muscles, or irritability. Take a step back. When you feel anger rising, distance yourself from the situation. If necessary, apologize and allow yourself time to cool down before responding. This can prevent actions or words you might regret later. Relaxation and deep breathing. Practice deep breathing or other relaxation techniques like progressive muscle relaxation or meditation. These methods can help soothe your body and mind when angry. Express your emotions. Find healthy ways to release your anger instead of keeping it bottled up. Talk to someone you trust. Write in a journal, or engage in physical activity to relieve stress. Identify your triggers. Notice what angers you and try to avoid or minimize exposure to these triggers as much as possible. This might involve setting boundaries, clarifying your needs, or making lifestyle adjustments. Challenge negative thoughts. Negative perceptions can fuel anger. Question these thoughts by considering their accuracy and alternative viewpoints. Show empathy. Try to understand the perspective of others, even if you disagree. Understanding someone else's position can help calm you and facilitate more positive communication. Seek professional help. If anger significantly impacts your relationships, work, or overall quality of life, consider consulting a therapist or psychologist. They can offer tailored strategies and techniques for better anger management. Maintain healthy habits. Regular exercise, nutritious eating, sufficient sleep, and moderation in alcohol or drug use contribute to a healthy lifestyle. These habits can help you manage your thoughts and dissipate anger. Practice forgiveness. Holding on to grudges can intensify anger. Forgiving yourself and others can aid in calming your emotions and healing. Remember, mastering anger control is a skill that develops over time with practice. Give yourself grace and celebrate the small victories along the way. Lesson 2 is about what to do when you face something unfair. When unfairness comes our way, it's not just a challenge to what's right, but also a test of our inner strength. Stoic philosophy shows us how to keep our cool and find inner calm during tough times. Stoics believe that being silent doesn't mean you're giving up or agreeing for no good reason. They see silence as a powerful choice that lets us confront and get past unfairness without losing our peace of mind. Here's an example. Imagine you're a dedicated employee who's worked hard for your company, but then you learn that someone with less experience got promoted over you. You feel wronged and your confidence takes a hit. But rather than getting mad or sad, you decide to think things through and reassess your worth and career goals. It's important not to let bad feelings cloud your thinking. Work on improving your skills and gaining knowledge instead of dwelling on negative emotions. This example shows us that when we stay calm and in control, we not only prevent harm from hasty words but also discover our true strength. In the face of injustice, silence isn't just a shield, it's a path to the most effective solution. Silence allows us to connect with our deepest values, laying a strong foundation for action. As Marcus Aurelius said, the best reaction to anger is silence, not more anger or negative feelings. The power of silence keeps us in control and optimistic about the bigger picture of life. It helps us handle any issue calmly and makes us tougher and more adaptable in any situation. With the power of silence, we can tackle any challenge life throws at us, not just by accepting them but by turning them into opportunities for growth. This is the motivation and support Stoic philosophy provides to help us become stronger and more independent in life. It's natural to feel various emotions when faced with unfairness, like frustration, anger, disappointment, or sadness. But your response to unfair treatment can greatly impact the situation and your well-being. If you're being treated unfairly, here's what you can do: accept your emotions, allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. Don't hide your emotions, instead, recognize and accept them, assess the situation, step back and look at the situation impartially. Consider why it feels unfair, and if there are any perspectives you haven't considered, get a different viewpoint, discuss the issue with someone you trust. An outside perspective can offer better understanding and possibly a new angle. Choose your response, decide how to address the unfairness. Acting impulsively is easy. But thoughtful consideration can lead to wiser choices. Speak up assertively, if appropriate, calmly and clearly express your feelings and concerns to the relevant people. Describe the problem and what you'd like to see happen to rectify it. Concentrate on what's in your power. Recognize that some aspects of the situation may be beyond your control. Focus instead on what you can influence, such as your actions and mindset. Pursue justice properly. If the injustice is significant and impactful, consider seeking redress through official channels, like filing a complaint or consulting a lawyer. Self-care. Coping with unfairness can be emotionally taxing, so prioritize your needs. Engage in activities that promote relaxation and recovery, like yoga, meditation, time with loved ones, or hobbies. Release resentment. Holding on to bitterness can harm your long-term health. Forgive not just for others' sake but for your own peace of mind. Use the experience to grow. Treat the time spent dealing with unfairness as an opportunity to learn and improve. Reflect on what you've learned and how you can better handle similar issues in the future. Remember, you have the power to choose how you react to life's events, even if you can't control the events themselves. By being resilient, self-aware, and proactive in the face of unfairness, you can navigate difficult situations with greater ease and integrity. Lesson 3: Navigating the storm of insults. Let's delve into the story of Cato, a renowned Stoic philosopher and statesman. Cato was celebrated for his steadfast adherence to his moral principles. Despite being the subject of mockery by his contemporaries for his staunch ethics, he remained unshaken. His existence serves as a striking illustration of the Stoic conviction that our true fortitude is rooted in our personal beliefs rather than in the accolades or recognition from others. Indeed, our lives are frequently punctuated by turbulent periods. Stoics do not engage in superstitious thinking, nor do they feign indifference to insults. Rather, they acknowledge that the opinions of others are merely individual perspectives that do not have the power to alter one's inherent worth. By concentrating on what is within their power to change and disregarding what is not, Stoics exercise control over their domain. Furthermore, Stoics are adept at managing their emotions, a skill they hone daily amidst the barrage of insults. They resist being overwhelmed by feelings such as anger or sorrow. Instead, they maintain a serene and unclouded spirit, confronting each obstacle with enduring patience and robustness. However, the essence of their practice lies not only in emotional regulation but also in the objective assessment of situations. Stoics perceive insults as an inevitable aspect of existence, unworthy of disrupting one's composure. Rather than responding with ire or distress, they preserve clarity of thought, enabling them to make judicious decisions and navigate challenges with utmost efficacy. Ultimately, Stoic philosophy advocates for empathy and tolerance over verbal retaliation or reactive measures. In the face of escalating conflicts, Stoics might opt for silence or a soft-spoken word to foster more constructive dialogue. In summary, weathering the storm of insults is not merely about evasion. It encompasses a journey of cultivating wisdom, exercising patience, demonstrating perseverance, and embodying determination. Embracing Stoic philosophy is the pathway to leading a liberated and tranquil existence, even amidst the most daunting circumstances. Is it possible for us to lead such a life of freedom and serenity, regardless of the challenges we face? Lesson 4: Dealing with gossip. Individuals will invariably encounter unjust criticism or become the subject of unfounded rumors. The significance lies not in the fact that we confront these dilemmas, but in how we address and surmount them. Stoicism, which imparts lessons of forbearance and self-mastery, equips us to approach such predicaments with resilience and equanimity. For instance, when confronted with baseless rumors, we should refrain from succumbing to anger or hysteria. Instead, we should employ rationality to objectively evaluate the circumstances and respond with comprehension. Choosing silence can also manifest as a potent and sagacious reaction. Rather than vociferously defending our reputation, we might embrace silence and patience, allowing time and veracity to vindicate us. It is crucial to recognize that silence does not signify weakness but exemplifies strength and self-discipline. At times, the act of remaining silent is the optimal strategy for self-preservation and maintaining inner calm. It is important to remember that genuine strength is not derived from expressions of rage or agitation, but from the capacity to remain composed and confidently silent, tackling challenges with tranquility and insight. However, this does not imply passivity. One may either remain silent, allowing the natural course of events to unfold, or choose a more proactive approach. Envision yourself in a bustling corporate environment where news and rumors circulate swiftly. Suppose you are suddenly confronted with a rumor alleging your promotion was the result of pandering to your superior's sentiments. Such a rumor may leave you stunned and bewildered, yet it also presents an opportunity to apply Stoic principles in real life. Rather than reacting with indignation or anxiety, you elect to remain poised and assured. The initial step is to confront this information head-on, neither denying nor overlooking it. You proceed to engage in an open and forthright dialogue with your supervisor to clarify the matter. Rumors concerning you pose not only a challenge but also an occasion to enhance your patience and self-assurance. Stoicism assures us that we can endure any adversity and emerge stronger from the experience. Have you ever found yourself the target of spurious rumors? If so, I invite you to share your experiences in the comments section below this video. While navigating the terrain of gossip can be arduous, there are several strategies one might employ to manage it effectively. Disregard it. Often, gossip demands our attention. Ignoring it may lead to its natural dissipation. Confront it directly. If warranted, if the gossip is particularly malicious or has adverse effects on you or others, consider addressing the purveyor of the rumors directly. Engage them in a gentle conversation. Express how their rumors affect you and request cessation. Establish boundaries. Make it known that you do not appreciate or engage in gossip. Shift the conversation to more positive or constructive topics. Model appropriate behavior by abstaining from gossip yourself. If others observe your disinterest in spreading rumors or maligning others, they are less likely to involve you in such discussions. Do not fixate on negative rumors and gossip. Focus instead on fostering friendships and cultivating a supportive environment. Seek assistance. If gossip is causing significant distress or impacting your health, consider seeking support from family, friends, or a psychologist who can offer guidance and an alternative perspective. Document and report if necessary. Gossip can occasionally escalate into harassment or bullying. It is imperative to document instances of gossip that you perceive as harmful or crossing boundaries. You may also report such incidents to the appropriate authorities, such as HR in a workplace or school administration in an educational setting. Remember, you have agency over your reactions to others' words, even if you cannot control what is said. Remain steadfast in your principles and strive to enhance relationships and environments. Lesson 5. Navigating unfair criticism. Imagine someone unfairly criticizes you. Your initial reaction might be to defend yourself, but Epictetus offers an alternative approach. When faced with negative comments, avoid defending by saying things like, "They didn't know about my other flaws or they wouldn't have brought them up on their own." This lesson emphasizes self-awareness and self-control. Stoic response. 1. Stay calm. Stoics don't react impulsively. Instead, they listen and reflect on what was said. 2. Self-control. Demonstrating self-control shows strength. It sets respectable individuals apart. 3. Accept reality. Stoics accept life's unfairness. They understand that acknowledging reality is essential for mental freedom. 4. Silence as defense. When defense isn't possible, silence becomes your shield. It prevents unfair situations from escalating endlessly. 5. Confidence in silence. Silence isn't weakness, it's confidence. Stoics recognize that strength lies not only in speaking out but also in choosing when to remain quiet. Stoic philosophy empowers us to navigate life's chaos with strength and control. By accepting truth, using the power of silence, and trusting in what's right, we not only lead honest and patient lives but also inspire hope in others. Now, let's proceed to Lesson 6. Congratulations on reaching this point in our journey. Your presence here shows readiness for the next steps in self-improvement. Lesson 6. Coping with loss. Life inevitably involves loss, triggering deep emotions and challenging times. Loss can take various forms: the pain of losing a loved one, the void after losing a job, or the emptiness when we relinquish something dear to us. These experiences are integral to our journey, yet they can leave us feeling adrift and powerless against relentless waves of despair. When confronted with loss, the crucial lesson is to accept and understand that everything is temporary. Imagine life as a voyage across a stormy sea, with towering waves and tempests. Amidst this turbulence, finding peace and calmness becomes essential. These qualities not only help us weather difficult times but also form the foundation for happiness and contentment. Stoicism isn't about numbing emotions or evasion, it's about embracing all feelings naturally while maintaining balance. By doing so, we can lead a meaningful life, cherishing every moment, whether joyful or sorrowful. Dealing with loss is deeply personal and challenging. Here are some general strategies to help you cope with the loss of a loved one, a job, a relationship, or anything significant. Lesson 6. Coping with loss. Life inevitably involves loss, triggering deep emotions and challenging times. Loss can take various forms: the pain of losing a loved one, the void after losing a job, or the emptiness when we relinquish something dear to us. These experiences are integral to our journey, yet they can leave us feeling adrift and powerless against relentless waves of despair. When confronted with loss, the crucial lesson is to accept and understand that everything is temporary. Imagine life as a voyage across a stormy sea, with towering waves and tempests. Amidst this turbulence, finding peace and calmness becomes essential. These qualities not only help us weather difficult times but also form the foundation for happiness and contentment. Stoicism isn't about numbing emotions or evasion, it's about embracing all feelings naturally while maintaining balance. By doing so, we can lead a meaningful life, cherishing every moment, whether joyful or sorrowful. Dealing with loss is deeply personal and challenging. Here are some general strategies to help you cope with the loss of a loved one, a job, a relationship, or anything significant. Allow yourself to cry. There's no right or wrong way to grieve. Let yourself feel the emotions, whether sadness, anger, guilt, or a mix of feelings. Seek support, talk to friends, family, or a support group. Connecting with others helps alleviate the loneliness of sadness. Self-care, prioritize your well-being. Rest, eat healthily, exercise, and engage in activities that bring you joy and calmness. Express your feelings, find healthy outlets like writing, art, music, or physical activity. Creative expression helps process thoughts and emotions. Healing takes time. Be patient with yourself. Grieving doesn't have a fixed timeline. Allow healing to unfold naturally. Professional help, if needed, consult a therapist or counselor specializing in grief and loss. They can guide you through the process, find meaning, create memorials, or participate in rituals to honor what you've lost. Acts of service or kindness can also be meaningful. Practice mindfulness. Techniques like deep breathing and meditation keep you grounded during emotional turmoil. Mindfulness fosters self-awareness and acceptance. Beliefs matter. Consider your spiritual or religious views. Contemplate life, death, and the future based on your personal beliefs. Be kind to yourself. Accept that good days and bad days are part of the grieving process. Show compassion to yourself as you navigate the ups and downs. Remember, loss affects each person uniquely. Find approaches that resonate with you. Above all, be gentle and patient with yourself during this challenging healing process. Lesson 7. When people brag, the Stoics keep quiet. In the teachings of Stoicism, when others boast, those who follow Stoic principles choose to remain silent. Life throws challenges at us every day. Stoics believe that having self-control is often the answer to these challenges. Staying silent is more than just keeping peace within, it's about showing patience and a profound grasp of who we are and our place in the world. When you receive compliments, don't let them inflate your ego or make you too self-satisfied. Instead, view these praises with a sense of independence in your thoughts and don't let idle talk or what others think sway you. By staying silent, you'll discover strength in the knowledge that your worth isn't tied to others' opinions. In a society that often encourages boasting about oneself, resisting the urge to join in can be tough. It can make you feel out of place or uncertain, but staying mentally independent and patient is highly valued. When you're praised and complimented, choosing silence demonstrates your inner strength and thoughtful nature. Ultimately, staying silent when praised isn't just about self-discipline, it's also about carving out a space for inner peace and spiritual liberty in a world that frequently glorifies vanity and arrogance. Stoic philosophy regards silence as a mark of true strength and mastery over oneself. Lesson 8. Navigating uncertainty with Stoic grace. In life's journey, we often sail through vast seas of uncertainty. These waters churn with mystery and unpredictability, testing our resilience. Facing these challenges isn't just about external battles, it's also an inner quest for self-discovery and growth. Stoicism acts as a beacon in the darkness, guiding us through ambiguity with patience and determination. Amid uncertainty, we may feel lost, but Stoicism reminds us that not knowing is both temporary and fundamental to life. Accepting our limitations, our inability to foresee everything, is normal. It even opens doors to discovery and learning. Uncertainty doesn't mean surrender or fear. When words fail, silence isn't weakness, it's a sign of strength and confidence. Silence allows emotional control, self-reflection, and heightened awareness of our feelings and others. By embracing Stoic principles, we not only navigate the unknown but also emerge stronger and more resilient. This journey isn't mere travel, it's a profound experience of life's essence and existence. Please like and share this video. To navigate the seas of ignorance with Stoic grace, cultivate a mindset that keeps you composed, strong, and logical when faced with the unknown. Here's how. Accept not knowing. Acknowledge that being human means not having all the answers. Focus on what you can control. Stoicism teaches letting go of what's beyond your influence. Practice mindfulness. Stay present. Observe your reactions without judgment, and respond thoughtfully. Embrace challenges. Ignorance and setbacks are opportunities for growth. Seek knowledge openly. Admit your limited knowledge. Stay curious. And consider different viewpoints. Use rationality. Reason through uncertainty instead of feeling overwhelmed. Learn continuously. Access information. Ask questions, and seek understanding. Accept limits. Some things remain beyond your control or comprehension. That's normal. Channel energy wisely. Invest effort where it can make a positive impact. Cultivate qualities. Develop patience, courage, wisdom, and resilience. Stoic wisdom. Regularly explore Stoic teachings from philosophers like Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, and Seneca. Practice gratitude. Appreciate what you already know and the opportunities for learning and growth. By following these principles, you can sail through the ocean of ignorance with Stoic ease, remaining calm and strong even when unsure of what lies ahead. Waterwave Edge Browser. The user has the page open in a Microsoft Edge browser window whose metadata is. Lesson 9. The Art of Silence for Stoics amid false rumors. Silence isn't merely the absence of speech, it's a deliberate choice that allows us to explore ourselves and the world through a Stoic lens. In a world rife with misinformation, silence isn't a sign of helplessness, it's a concealed wellspring of strength and determination. Opting for silence enables us to reflect deeply and assess situations, preventing hasty reactions to baseless rumors or criticism. We guard against our emotions and doubts overpowering us, upholding our dignity in Stoic principles. Silence isn't about rejection or failure, it signifies certainty and patience. Within its quietude lies freedom and inner fortitude, empowering us to confront any challenge with clarity and resolve. It transcends mere quietness, it's a manifestation of mental resilience and unwavering commitment. In silence, we reject compromises that don't align with our values, shielding our beliefs and self-assurance from misinformation. It becomes a protective barrier for our spirit and mind against negative external influences. Embracing silence brings tranquility in emotional management, advocating for justice and truth. These moments reveal silence's true essence, not weakness, but a badge of mental strength and clear thinking.